Do you like double jumping? Whee! I like double jumping. Look at this. That was way too close to my face. Check this out. Hi, welcome back to Vault Hunters. We have got some new stuff today. So I worked with CWG yesterday some, and we messed around with his Botania some. Botania, as he likes to say. And so he helped me get a few new things. Check this out. So here in our bauble slots, we have 3 new things. We have our battery that we use to power our jetpack, which we also did a cake vault yesterday, and I'll show you a little bit of that. But no, we have a band of mana, which just stores mana for us, and we have the Globetrotter's Sash. So the Globetrotter's Sash will increase the wearer's speed by about 2.8 meters per second and their jump height by 2 blocks. And will also grant them step assist. So, as you know, we have the research for step, which is right here, and it grants the ability to step up full blocks. Now, this cost us 5 skill points whenever we unlock this. This is one of the first things we unlocked. But I'm also realizing that there's other ways to get that same step up right here with some of these mods. Now, I do not have Botania unlocked. CWG does, but one of the cool things about this pack is that the unlocking and locking really only prevents you from crafting a lot of the items. So if I gather all of the stuff up that he needed for this, which this one included, I think, 1 pog, and this one included 2 pogs. Once you've got all the stuff, I could just have him craft it for me, so he doesn't have to use any of the resources, and then I can still actually use the stuff. So the Globetrotter's Sash gave me a big speed boost, and it gave me the step up ability. Now the Cirrus Amulet basically allows us to double jump, and basically nullifies any damage from hitting the ground too hard. So now I can actually take this and I can double jump over. Now I did have to create the Ring of Mana as well, because I have to be able to store mana on my body, basically to be able to use these abilities, the speed and double jump. But what that means is now that I have double jump and I have basic, step up from Botania, I don't need the step up ability that came with the Vault Hunters pack. So one of the cool things that we have are these Flasks of Regret. And I was actually able to obtain one that is step. I realized I had a couple extra ones here in my storage. I panicked, I couldn't find it. Yeah, so you can take your choice flasks and you can actually re-roll them. And you re-roll them by adding Beniatite, Alexandrite, and an old choice flask, some other stuff as well. And you can re-roll a brand new one. Now, you can actually directly craft the step one, but it requires 4 perfect echo gems, which is 16 echo. And that's way more than I want to get into. So I just took my chances and re-rolled nearly all of my choice flasks. Most of these were all choice flasks when I got started here. But I was finally able to regain 1 for step. Now, what this means is if I drink this, I will remove my step ability here, and I will gain my skill points back. So that'll give me 7 skill points. And since I have it here on this little amulet, I don't see a reason why we shouldn't go ahead and do that. There we go, 7 unspent skill points, and let's check it. Yep, I can still walk up 1 block, no problem at all. This is great. Now, it doesn't work while sneaking, and I don't remember if you could do it while sneaking with step or not, but this is still never a problem. Mainly, I want this for in the vaults, for when I'm running around and I can just boom, 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 walk up stuff and not have to worry about anything. But there we go. We have 7 unspent skill points. So let's look at what we can get now. You see our step has now been removed from us. One of the things I want to kind of go for is I want strength. I want to be able to kill these mobs a little bit easier in the vaults. I also want to upgrade my Soul Hunter, because in the Soul Shard menu, sometimes there's some really good stuff. Right now, they're just kind of random. The Repair Core would be nice, but I have some of them already. I know CWG probably really wants that one. But sometimes there's Echo Pogs in here. There's all kinds of really good stuff in the Soul Shard menu, and it resets twice a day. So in our world, it resets at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m. So depending on what time you're online, you actually have the opportunity to get up to 2 different items directly from that menu. Now, another thing I really want to try to look at here is upgrading my Rampage. So we have 7 unspent skill points, so I have quite a bit. But because I have the Shaman selected as an ability, or a specialization, if I am currently on level 2, so that means I get 175% damage, total damage dealt by Rampage, over a period of time of 13 seconds with a 22-second total duration. So, and then a cooldown of 160. If I go up one more, I'll get the 200%. And then it's a little bit shorter, of course, but the total duration is a little bit longer of having that Shaman ability. So I kind of like that idea. I like the 200%. I think this is probably one of the ones that I'm going to want to go with. You know what? Yeah, let's just do it. So now we're going to be able to use a Shaman a little bit stronger. And then while we're at it, we're going to add 1 level of strength. So now we have permanent strength 2 here on the left hand side. They're moving all around here. But yeah, so now permanent strength 2. So this is great. So now I should be able to handle mobs a little bit easier in the vaults. One of the issues I have is it takes a lot of hits now that I'm level 62 to get through a lot of the mobs. And so yesterday on some live streams, I don't remember whose live stream it was. I think it was Hellfire's live stream. It may have been Rob's live stream. I don't remember which live stream it was. I worked along with the people and we did 2 cake vaults. Now, I used my jetpack for these cake vaults. And if I can, I'll try and show you some clips here, but if they don't pop up here on the screen right now, then you know, then you'll just have to go and look at the replay live stream. But yeah, with the jetpack here, I was able to just basically run around the vault and look on top of all the trees for the cakes, run around, avoid mobs altogether. It was absolutely wonderful. That was one of the coolest things about this jetpack, is that I can just run around vaults with no problem at all and avoid everything. Now, if I'm actually looting and doing other things, I'm not sure I really like that. I like having my chest plate on for that, but because the mobs just hit way harder if you're down in an area where you might get an explosion trap or you might get something else. So yeah, it's worked out really, really well. So another thing we did real quick on the break, I actually removed my crafting grid from here. This is just a regular grid now. I don't have the ability to craft because I needed that crafting grid to upgrade to my wireless crafting grid. Now I can be down working on something, or actually in this case, I was actually working on my base some. And with the jetpack, it makes it so much nicer. It's basically like I'm in creative almost. I can just work around and work on my base. I got some of the roof done here. I have a lot of the walls done. I'm trying to get this thing completely enclosed in. At this point, I'm almost done. I just have to work on this this section here, get this finished up, make it look nice, get some more of my chimneys done, and then finish up the last level up here on top. It's almost 3 levels basically. So we have the main floor down there. We have this floor here, which is going to have a nice big bedroom in it and some other stuff too, like right in here. And then it's going to be like the attic level where I plan to hopefully store up some of my ores and kind of move out of the basement a little bit. I want to try to move some of this stuff in here. And the big advantage of the crafting grid is I could be up here and say I needed some more, stone brick stairs or something like that. I can just search up my stone bricks here. And then if I didn't have enough stairs, I can actually just craft them right here on the fly. And then boom, I have more stone brick stairs. So this made it like super nice. Essentially, this is almost creative here, except for I am using the resources I have down in my storage system. So yeah, this is one of the coolest things. I'm really happy with this, and I'm really hoping to get this base done within the next week or so, I think. I'm going to try. I've got some time I have to take off here soon, but I want to get this stuff done. I am missing some blocks here and there. I'm missing one there. But yeah, I'm going to go through and kind of finish up this base. I want to get this roof done, and then some of the other decorational pieces done. On the outside at least. Once I get the outside done, then I'll start working on the inside. So I have the ability to take my time here. We are not in any kind of hurry. All right, so we are pretty much vault ready. So let's go hop into some vaults. We need to run some random vaults. We have a ton of crystals, and with my additional speed and everything else that I have, the crystals are going to be nice to be able to just, run casually. I don't need too much. I am going to add a soul flame to at least this first one, because I don't really need those artifacts right now. And if I die, I don't want to lose my jetpack, my good armor, my danks, everything. So I'm going to kind of play these a little bit safe. All right, here we go. All right, Afterlife, Resilient, and Weakened. But it is a scavenger vault, and there's not a whole lot of stuff here, so I may have a chance of actually completing this one. So if you didn't already know, if you look at the top there where all of these items are listed, it shows you on the left-hand side what each of them, where you can get each of them. So the first two ones, the Milky Vial, the Zombie Hide, are all obtained from zombies. And then the Blue Bangle is from the treasure pieces. And the Preserves Jar is from chests. Alright, so we just had enough for the Blue Bangles, so I don't need any more treasure pieces at this point in time. Ooh, an Omega room. All right. See if we can get up in here and not die. I think we'll use our water to our advantage here. Flush them down. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me today. I appreciate you guys tagging along, and I will see you all on the next episode.